Hello everyone, I'm Chester44 and welcome to this Let's Play of Neverwinter Nights. Last episode we made our way into these ruins here, which happen to be ruins of the old creator race. Another one of the words of power is located here, we know that for certain. It's located in the vault, but it's guarded behind 3 riddles which are guarded by 3 immortal golems that we cannot damage or destroy. The only way we can is by going to the past. Fortunately, we have something we can use for that. So, let's try this. Use this time crystal on the sundial. Creator race ruins past. Mammals, come. And Dalen is frozen. Paralyzed, I mean. There we go. What's in this chest here? A time crystal. We already have one, we don't need another. And he had a translation amulet, which, fortunately, we're already wearing one. Alright, so let's explore these ruins and see if we can find a way to put weaknesses into each of these golems. Though I imagine this might be tricky. After all, this is 10,000 years in the past. Back when the creators ruled the world. I think we can start over here. A ruby, and a potion of cure serious wounds. Have I been holding on to those? We're fine. A slave worker.
Hello.
You cannot be here. If the mistresses catch an escaped slave in the golem room, they will kill us both. Who are you? I am one of the slaves the mistresses have commanded to create golems. When finished, the golems will be indestructible guardians of the vault. It is forbidden for me to have contact with the other slaves on pain of death. That is why you should not be here. I'm not an escaped slave. I'm a visitor from the distant future. The mistresses will not care who or what you claim to be. You are not of the creator race. They will destroy you if they catch you here. I want to ask you some questions. I will tell you what I can, but then you must go. I cannot risk being caught in here. What can you tell me about the creator race? I can only tell you what is common knowledge. The lizard people rule the world with a terrible scaled fist. They enslave us lesser races, forcing us to serve the reptilian mistresses until our deaths. Though they are savage and cruel, and care nothing for those that serve them. Many slaves have perished during the building of this complex beneath the lashes of the mistresses. I'm afraid that is all I know of the creator race. What is this place you are building? The mistresses are forcing us to build a great vault. When finished, it will be protected by magical wards of smoke, light, and sound, as well as the golem guardians I am working on. What was that you said about magical wards? Once complete, the vault will be protected by 3 wards, one each of smoke, light, and sound. Once activated, each of the wards can only be deactivated from a different room within the complex, where the mechanisms that power the individual wards are to be located. I do not know the secret to deactivating the wards once they are finished, but I imagine you would have to solve the riddles of smoke, light, and sound to gain entry once the wards are in place. And once my work here is complete, the golems will have to be vanquished as well. Do you know what the vault protects? The mistresses have not told me what the vault will protect. Until the magical wards are crafted to guard the vault, it lies empty and unguarded. Anyone can enter, though they would risk capture by the masters. What can you tell me about these golem guardians? When complete, the vault will be protected by 3 indestructible golems, immune to all physical and magical attacks. My task is to complete the creation of one of these golems. Is there any way I can convince you to not finish building the golem? If I do not complete the golem, the mistresses will torture me until I beg for death, and then they will grant it to me in gruesome fashion. I could free you from your enslavement. Where would I go? The lizard people rule the entire world. I would be a fugitive forever on the run, knowing a horrible fate awaits if I am captured. I am a high-ranking, privileged slave. I am given private quarters and bountiful food. I am allowed to choose a mate, and I am rarely beaten. Your offer is nothing compared to that. Please, if you help me, it will strike a great blow against the tyranny of the creator race that has enslaved you. There's something strange about you. You seem more than an escaped slave. Perhaps you speak the truth. If I aid you, I am taking a terrible risk, but it would be worth it if you could truly strike a blow against the mistresses. If I do not build the golem, the masters will know I have aided you. But it might be possible for me to construct the golem with a single subtle flaw they will not detect. This will give the golem one fatal vulnerability. I can only introduce one flaw. Any more and the mistresses would surely notice. Should I make the golem vulnerable to fire, cold, blunt weapons, or slashing and piercing weapons? That last one. That last, slashing and piercing weapons. I shall do as you have asked. However, my change will only affect the golem I am working on. There are other golems, but you would have to speak to the slaves building them, or they will be invulnerable. Now please go, before the mistresses see you here. Thank you. That will definitely help out. With that, we'll be able to destroy this one. Potion of Lore. Old One Shaman. I think we'll be fine wearing this in order to destroy the old ones in here. Ow! That was a bit painful. Old One Shaman and Old One Evoker. Wow, thank you. That was very effective. Mammo scum.
The rage of the reptile!
Well, at least we can kill a few of these. Old One Defenses. This note appears to be instructions from a high priest to one of his underlings, describing how to enter the central vault of the complex. As a keeper of the sacred artifacts, you must understand the secrets of our inner sanctum. Only the rituals of smoke, light, and sound will unbind the door. There is no other way to enter its hallowed halls. Once the slaves have finished building our golems, our defenses will be fully intact. The enslaved Ferry will guide you through the ritual of sound, for she is bound to the magic of the gongs. To complete the ritual of smoke, you must cast the blessed powders on the sacred brazier, so that their combinations match the descending order of the stones set into the brazier's base. The ritual of light can only be completed using the stones drawn from the holy pool in the center of the pillars. Begin by choosing any two of the single stones set in the primary color pools. The secondary pools must then be filled with the twin gems that match the corresponding color that would be created by combining the hues of the stones in the primary pool. You may keep this letter for a fortnight, and then you will be tested on what you have learned. Master the secrets of the rituals, and the Queen will be pleased with you. Fail to learn them, and you shall suffer a grisly fate. This pool looks as if it is being prepared to have some sort of magic cast upon it. Strange runes have been cast along its surface. Oh, there's a chest over here. Actually, first, rest, regain our health. Because if it's trapped, I really don't want to die. Quite a few chests, actually. Come on. Okay, and here we have our answers to how we solve these riddles.
I shall do as you ask.
So it was still important we got down here. Otherwise, how would we ever learn? Ooh, Amulet of Power. Extra wizard spells. Gerbaza was an ancient lich who sought more power than a mortal mind can fathom. Fusing captured souls to make the Amulet of Power, Gerbaza was amazed at his own success and created countless variants. Common sense, however, failed him. While attempting to wear all of the necklaces in unison, Gerbaza was quietly erased from existence. The amulets miraculously survived. And that is why you never wear more than one magical necklace. As otherwise, well, as they said, he got erased from existence. Very much a bad thing. A top. This is a child's toy top. Okay, let's take it. Why not? Who knows? Maybe it has use. Temple defenses and another one of the necklaces. Oh, there's a chest over here. Man, they have a lot of chests hidden in corners. Well, on the plus side, we should get some decent loot out of all this.
It is done.
Hopefully. Owl's Wisdom, I believe that was. This is Necklace of Prayer Beads. These necklaces are occasionally distributed among the faithful by powerful temples, both to reward their followers and entice new members to join. Necklaces of this type are usable only by divine spellcasters, including rangers and paladins, as well as clerics and druids. Handy, but not for us. Fortunately, while we are getting a lot of loot, it's all...
The rage of the Red Tiger
light.
unleashed! It is done.
Excellent. Now we grab this, an amethyst, and a potion of heal. Excellent. The more of those we can get, the better. Right. Thank you for weakening that golem, by the way. Slashing and piercing weapons definitely help. Now let's go into the center hall. The main hall.
Now see what a true
More
warrior
old
looks
ones.
like.
I see an old leader over there. Come on, kill him! Thank you.
For the Oath God!
Alright, get out of that hall thing. Thank you. Oh, it didn't actually stay around. Another translation amulet. Not useful to us. Potion of endurance and a silver necklace. Amulets are necklaces with... Okay, it doesn't really say anything else, but it has a unique appearance. I don't know. Ow.
It is done.
Alright, anything of use in here? We've got an archer's belt. That can be sold. Too close to something hostile. Still too close to something hostile. There we go. I mean, we lost a fair bit of health. I still want to keep it. Come on, come on. And there we go. Okay, let's take a look in the central room up there. I think there was another golem up there. Yep, another worker. Charm person or animal, that can be sold. Potion of Cure Light Wounds, also. Slave worker here.
Well met.
Ah, right, we need to wear the necklace.
Well met.
I think we can just skip through there. Slashing and piercing weapons again. Thank you. Simple enough, he basically just says the same things that were said before. Alright. There's a chest over here. With a ring of crimson. I'm pretty sure all that does is create a red light. Nothing else. Alright, so that's two golems that will have their weaknesses. Good. And this leads to the riddle of sound. Well, we can take a look in the room. Ow!
For the Oath Guards!
More old ones. Oh, shit! God damn it. I did not expect that. I'll be right back. Alright, got back to where I was. Took a bit. Let's try this again with less dying. Get to the shaman. Fortunately, I was immune to that. Kill the shaman. Looks like the fairy's actually performing what it needs to do. And now the evoker. Alright. Looks like the fairy is actually doing what it's supposed to do. Fly around and perform its task of hitting all those gongs. Dear God, I'm almost dead. I didn't even realize. Do a rest, please. Come on, come on. And there we go. Alright. 2 areas investigated, 2 golems weakened, 1 left. And then we'll take a bit of an exploration through the rest of this place. Actually, you know what, just to be safe. And another slave worker.
Greetings.
Oh, right, I need to put the thing back on.
Greetings.
Ask you, place your building, golem guardians, convince you not to build, free from enslavement, it will cause a blow, slashing and piercing weapons. Thank you very much. Alright. Let's take a look in these rooms here.
Now see what a true warrior looks like.
There's a prisoner here. A gnome prisoner of all things. Looked like he was actually fighting the old one. Harp of Charming, that can be sold. Can we speak with him?
Pleased to see
No
you.
more. Please, no more. I'll try harder. I will... No. No! Okay, then. He's just too terrified to speak with us. Alright. So what's up in this room, then?
Make this fight count.
Another
It
commander.
will be your last.
Kill him! Okay, that one is dead. More on the defenses. Copper necklace. Lokar. And 2 more slaves. Ow. And that's another sundial. Interesting. Put on the necklace. Let's see what these slaves have to say.
You must be careful. I will help you if I can. But if the masters see us speaking, they will cut out my tongue.
Excuse me. Who are you? I am Lokar, leader of the slaves. I often help those who have escaped the chains of the creator race, as you have obviously done. I am no escaped slave. I'm a visitor from the distant future. Of course, I understand now. You have lost your mind, probably from the beatings of your cruel mistress. No wonder you have risked everything to escape. I'm not crazy. I really am from the future. I admit your appearance is strange to me, but the Mistress's empire extends to distant exotic lands. Often they bring back slaves of races and cultures never before seen in this part of the world. I find it far more likely you are one of these than a visitor from the future, but I do not wish to upset you. If you claim to be from a distant time, I will not dispute it. I only want to help you. I have some questions. I will tell you what I can, if it will help against the creator race that enslaves us. What can you tell me about the creator race? I can tell you only what is common knowledge, yada yada yada. What is this place you are building? The Mistresses are forcing us to build a great fortress complex. At its heart, we are constructing an enormous vault that will be protected by various magical wards once it is complete. What our masters plan to place inside the vault, I cannot say. Can you tell me anything else about this vault? I am afraid I cannot tell you much more about the vault, as I have not worked on it myself. There are other slaves who are more involved in the construction of the central vault. If you find them, perhaps they will have answers I do not. What was that you said about magical wards? Right now, the vault is unguarded and empty. You could enter it if you wish, but once this complex is complete, the vault will be sealed by the power of 3 magical wards. I do not know much about the magical wards, but I suspect that once they are activated, it will be impossible to enter the vault without first deactivating them. Do you know some way I can get into the vault? Right now, the vault is unguarded and... Okay. Thank you for your help. I'll be going now. Take this ring before you go. Show it to the other slaves in the complex, and they will be more willing to risk themselves to help you. I wish there was more I could do for you. Every slave that escapes is a victory for our people, and a blow against the tyranny of the creator race. May luck be with you. Well, that would have been much handy to have sooner. Pretty sure that basically that would have allowed us to do what we needed to do without having to deal with, you know, asking. Or trying to persuade. But no biggie. This is the last area over here. Yep, more old ones. Ow!
For the Oath Guards!
Escaped slaves. Please don't die, please don't die. Okay, good. That spell that gets cast, the color spell, that spell happens to have a chance to cause death. It's basically sends out a wave of multiple different colors that each have a chance of affecting you, depending on which color hits you. From what I remember. Another dire spider. Dalen, kill it. Okay, it's just vanished. This table looks as if it is being prepared to have some sort of magic cast upon it. Strange rune has been inscribed on its surface. Same thing with the brazier. That must be part of this. Oh, almost missed this chest.
Now see what a true warrior looks like.
Okay. Ring of magic defenses. Interesting, but we're not going to keep it. Rest, recover our health. The only places we have left to check are the vault and the 2 doors up there. One leads out, one leads to the garden we're supposed to go to. We'll investigate the vault first. Let me just get over there and save. Little bit of a walk, but we can get there. Oh, let me guess, nothing? Nothing. Alright. I'm gonna save before I go in the vault, for obvious reasons. Oh, I never opened these chests. Copper ring and spirits, which I'm not going to bother picking up. Interesting that everything here looks different, which does make sense. Old One Champion. Oh dear. Alright, let's go in the vault and deal with this champion. He's a guard. He just hissed. You know what? Switch to regular power attack instead of brute. And there we go. Much better. Come on, kill it! Thank you. Alright, let's see. There are some chests around here. Potion of Aid. We can sell that. This altar must be where they're going to place the word. A depression in the stone looks as if a tablet could fit inside it. Yeah, that must be where they're putting the word. There's a lot of... Ow! Protector. This small shield proudly bears the mark of Lurien, homeland of the Strongheart Halflings. While few people think of halflings as possessing any real military tradition, the Lurien folk maintain well-organized militias led by the local clergy and supported with powerful divine magic. This shield likely belonged to an ordinary Lurien soldier who fell in defense of his homeland. Unfortunate, but so it goes. Alright. Did I open this one? I don't know if I did. I did. Alright, just 2 rooms left to investigate. The one that leads out, which we're not going to go out of, and the one that leads into the garden, which is where we're supposed to go. This episode may run a few minutes long, but that's fine.
I have failed in the task.
Doors barred up from the other side. We cannot leave. Alright, that just leaves this room, then. Another old one, Commander. Sorry, Dalen, didn't mean to block you in. But don't worry, I can take care of it. I'm a fighter. You drop nothing of value. And here's the garden. Morag. Morag. She is willing to speak with us. Let's put on the amulet. And speak with this Morag.
What manner of slave are you that does not cast down his eyes in my presence? I could have you flayed for this. Do you not recognize me? I am Morag, first daughter of the queen and heir to the throne. How dare you approach me?
I meant no offense, mistress. I only wanted to ask you some questions.
I could have your tongue removed for daring to speak to me, slave. But your brazen courage amuses me. It is rare for a slave to show such bravery. I shall answer your questions, creature, though if you displease me, your life shall be forfeit. What is it you wish to know, slave?
What is this place? Oh, how can we understand each other? Wrong thing.
Has your mistress taught you nothing? The translation amulet I wear gives you an understanding of my words.
Okay, she's wearing one. Good.
If not for the amulets, we would have no use for your kind. It is the only way we can make our servants and slaves bow down to our orders.
What is this place?
This is a temple to the glory of the Creator race. The power and might of our people shall be housed within the heart of these walls for all eternity. As a slave, you need not understand more than that. It is the will of your mistresses that you build this temple, and you will bow down to that will.
I want to know more about you, Morag.
I will not discuss my royal person with a mere slave. The intrigue and political machinations of court would be lost on a lowly creature like you in any case. Poison slipped into a mother's cup, an assassin's blade twisted in the belly of an elder sister, an ally betrayed by a false rumor, an infant sibling smothered in his sleep. What could a slave know of the motivation behind such things? My actions transcend mere life and death. I am of royal blood, and I seek the immortality of the throne. But your life is void of ambition. You are a slave. Your only concern is to bow to the will of your mistress.
Do you know anything of the words of power?
How dare you speak the name of our most sacred relics? I could have your entrails torn from your body for profaning the holy words, slave. I demand you tell me how you heard of the words of power. No slave must know of such things. But wait. There is something strange about you, creature. Where is your collar? Why is your forehead not branded with the mark of the house you serve? Your clothes and appearance are unknown to me. You are no slave. Who are you, creature?
I am Ken Daniels. I have come from the far distant future.
Of course, the time sink. This is not the world you know, creature. The secrets of the creator race are not yours for the taking. Guards, slay this creature. It must not escape back to its own time.
Oh, I think we'll be the ones doing the killing here. I would very much like to kill that wizard. Thank you. And now this commander. So that was Morag, the one who has been leading this whole cult thing. The one in charge of it. Alright. Let me guess, nothing of value, nothing of value. Right, rest so we can regain our health. And then we'll put this in the dirt and weeds. The seeds. And all will be good. Perhaps we shouldn't have mentioned it. Now Morag will know who we are. Probably. Unless she completely forgot, which is possible. The ground beneath this rune is soft and easy for digging. Plant the Ultarg seeds. The seeds of the rare Ultarg tree have been planted in the ground here beneath the rune. Now only time will tell whether they can take root in this inhospitable dungeon to grow into the fabled Ultarg tree. And we have no more tasks here. Now we can leave and return to our own time. And when we do, we can finally deal with the golems, the riddles, and retrieve the word of power. Oop, wrong room. But that will be in the next episode, because this one has gone on long enough. Till then, I am Chester44, that is Ken Daniels and Dalen Red Tiger. This has been a Let's Play of Neverwinter Nights, and I shall see you all next time.